my takeaway from the shutdown, not that it was for nothing, because it was for something. The cause, as I said last time, the cause actually, I respect the cause, right? Keeping healthcare premiums low, right? Because now we're already seeing people's premiums are going up like significantly. It's not like a small amount, right? So your average person is paying a lot more in healthcare premiums. This is just like a fact. This is what the the Democrats were trying to avoid with the shutdown. So I respect that. But them conceding and ending the shutdown, they didn't get anything out of it. So it was like this longest shutdown in American history for no reason, bro.
For nothing.
They didn't get nothing they didn't get nothing out of it. And that's where there was a hell of people that were out of jobs. Like there was
right.
It's not like I don't understand the pressure to but like if you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fight it, fight.
Right.
Get something.
Right.
But when you do all that and you don't get anything out of it, it's like and then you peep that all the like 7 or 8 Democrats who voted to end the shutdown, they're either retiring or they're not up for re-election until 2028. So it was all people that like it was clearly coordinated. I mean, the Democratic leadership knew that they were going to do it, even though Chuck Schumer voted against it. They were all in the know of what was going on, and they made sure that it was people that aren't, in fear of losing elections this year, next year, the year after that.
Exactly.
What I mean?
There wouldn't be any residual effects based upon their decision making or them casting their vote. There wouldn't be any political effects, I should say.
Exactly.
Residual effects are yet to be seen, but political effects from them, it wouldn't be any ramifications from that. Especially if you about to retire, you ain't trying to get nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Please.
So yeah, man, it's just another disappointment by the Democrats.
Yeah.
But it is. It's crazy, man, because we're at a time where Fox News just posted something where like 67% of people they polled aren't happy with the job that Trump's doing. So Trump is very unpopular. I think he's already more unpopular than Biden was at the peak of his unpopularity, which is crazy to think about because Biden is very unpopular.
Right.
But also the Democratic Party is extremely unpopular. So you have the American people who are just like so fed up with both sides of the party.
Yes, with everything. They're like, we're tired of it, bro. Like, we need the Avengers.
and but it's important though, because I think we touched on this last time, how the left versus right, like fighting is really a psyops. Like first of all, most people are liberal and most people are conservative. They're not contradictory like we're taught to think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most people that vote, they want the same things. It's just really generally based on like where you live and what media you consume and who your parents are, right? You like most people vote the same way their parents do, like overwhelmingly. But for the most part, if you really get to it, if everybody sits down and talks to each other, most people are going to agree on most things. And I think that's starting to shake out, because we have last year all the smoke was for the Democrats, because the unaffordability crisis is not Joe Biden's fault. It's also not Trump's fault. This is something that has been bubbling for years. This issue is something that's been escalating for years. So last year, like, you're always going to blame the person who's in power, the parties who was in power at being at fault. So last year it was like, oh, it's Biden. Sleepy Joe. He's obviously
asleep at the wheel.
Asleep at the wheel. So that has to be why everything's all messed up. And then Trump gets in. It's like, but remember, Biden and all the Democrats were posting Bidenomics, how everything is so great. You know what I'm saying? And people were like, no, it's not. Like, I don't care about what the stock prices are. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are unaffordable, right? And then you see Trump doing the same exact thing. He's
wilding too. He wilding. He doing so much simultaneous shit. It's more like I feel like Biden. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna. He's doing so much like simultaneously, but like specifically him talking about how this is the greatest economy and everything's going great and the
Yeah.
prices
He's
are
hyping
low.
it.
And I think he's so used to being able to just say whatever, and then his
Yeah.
supporters are just gonna like be like, yeah, that's the truth. But when it comes to
Yeah.
this, people aren't willing to act like their bank accounts aren't what they are. They're not willing
Right.
to act like
Right.
grocery prices aren't what they are.
Yes.
So I think we're
Yeah.
seeing, you know what I mean? And I think like with
Yes.
the Epstein files and like, you know, a lot of these different things that people don't like, they would be able to put up with them if things were actually getting more affordable, if they felt like they had a better chance of owning a home or, you know, these things. So it's like, I don't got no money and you're doing this crazy stuff.
Yeah, bro. And
Nah, I'm checked out.
and you tested nukes? Like, I'm playing. I'm adding to it. But nah, but he was
I
though. When
mean,
I heard that, I was like, yo, he wilding. I was like, yo, son wilding. I was like, word, you gonna run up the
bro.
economy and blow up some bombs?
I mean,
And you
I mean,
beefing with Venezuela?
not.
I
I
already
mean,
know
who
what that's
was so
about.
they're beefing with Venezuela? Who they give like 40 billion to recently?
The
I
Saudis?
think no,
No, we about to get him some planes.
no, yeah,
We
we're
about
about
to
to give them
get
a bunch of
we about
about
to
to
get
give
him
them a
some.
bunch of like military equipment and all that. So the same Trump, the same Trump in the Republican Party who's making us talking about how Zohar Mamdani is this like Muslim terrorist. You know what I'm
He
saying?
about to
All
go.
that.
He about to go get a cats who did 9/11.
Yeah, bro. It's great. It's great. It's like it's so obviously y'all just telling us things. Y'all just saying stuff. It's too obvious now. I think most people can't take it. Oh, bro, it's
Yo, that's
crazy.
wild,
It's
son. Your
yo.
man's is
Also,
wild. Well, they ain't your man,
another.
but you know what I'm saying.
Say that again.
No, I want to say like your man, like he your man's, like you know. I meant like metaphorically, like like
Yeah,
America's man's is wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like he's bugging.
bro, it's crazy. And something that affects me personally is so part of the
Yes, yes. I was
yeah
going to harp on that. Thank
you
you, thank you.
where the with the shutdown. You heard about what they did with the hemp bill?
Yes, these SOBs, bro. I
Yo,
thought immediately
snuck
about
that
you, bro.
in. Yo, snuck that in.
Yo,
Nobody was talking about that. They ain't talk about that at all.
this is like I'm like,
Yes, sir. Well, and now more than ever, you better get it while I got it, cause they coming for it. Yeah, like so for those who haven't heard, they did so since 2018, under Trump, it was the federal farm bill which made hemp derived products legal. So not full blown THC, but things like CBD, Delta 8, THCA, these different things
CA,
were
Delta
legal.
9,
And you have many states, most states participating in that. This includes Texas, Florida, a lot of red states
North
have
Carolina.
like North Carolina have booming $1 billion hemp markets, right? And you notice all the bad stuff you're hearing about how that's going? No, you're not
Mm-hmm.
hearing anything because there hasn't been any
Mm-hmm.
issues, right? It
Mm-hmm.
employs here in Texas, it employs tens of thousands of people. Again, $1 billion industry, boom, boom, boom. So now, like, they just slip that in, bro. Republicans are pissed. I don't know if you've seen, there's
Mm-hmm.
hella posts with guys like, man, I voted for Trump 3 times. I'm never voting Republican again, bro.
Yeah, bro. Cats is heated behind that, man. Like you
Yeah.
just said, like it's affecting so many different entrepreneurs. It's I mean, think about states like Colorado. You know, like who would have first over the hill and have
Well,
proven.
so the legal states, they remain legal, right? So your
Mm-hmm.
Colorado's, California's,
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey's, they're
Mm-hmm.
all straight. It's hemp specifically. It's all yeah. So it's
Got
all the ones that are operating under that 2018 federal farm bill. So the ones that aren't
got you.
THC legal. Yeah, all of them are
Got
affected.
you.
Yes, sir.
So it's
So
like
that's why North
either.
Carolina is affected. You guys don't have THC legal, but y'all have the hemp
Mm-hmm.
market. That's why y'all affected.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Right, right. So when does this go into play for the audience member? Like, is this like immediate?
Great
Are we going to
question.
start
Great question.
seeing this stuff
November
come off the shelf?
2026. So it's a
Got
year
you.
before it gets enforced. That's a great question. Yeah.
Mm.
So you got 1 year to get it while I got it. You feel me?
Dang.
We got it. And you
I
know,
mean,
we're still going to be working on the legislative front.
yeah.
You know, obviously the my venture into like the cannabis hemp market, it really wasn't about cannabis and hemp. It was, I mean, one, the entrepreneurial side of me was like, oh, this is $1 billion industry. I can get on the ground floor. That was what rationalized it. But the thing that made me interested is the real social justice part of it. The fact that this is something that the reason for making it illegal was it was corrupt and racist. That's why cannabis was illegal in the first place. And you look at who was most affected by the prohibition on weed, it was black and brown people. Brown people. For me, and a lot of people, but especially people who care about things like social justice and all that, it's like black and brown people should be the winners in the legalization of it. Right. But the government ain't gonna make you the winners. They're not just gonna do it. Like, you need leaders to step up and do it. So I'm in this space to create opportunities, have people that look like me, you know what I'm saying, as the winners in this space. And blacked out. But yeah, obviously not just I work with everybody. My team is I have the UN, you know what I'm saying?
Versatile.
I have a very
as do I.
Word. But yeah, so that's really important for me. And so yeah, we're gonna keep fighting this, but that's definitely something that people got to be keen on. And it just adds to, people thought that the supporters of this administration thought it was going to be something. And for me, it's actually been it has restored a little trust in humanity. The fact that so many of the people who voted for this administration are raging against it so hard, are as vocal, you know what I'm saying, are dissenting as vocally as they are. Because I didn't know how much of it was a cult, because if you're just paying attention online, it looks like the whole base is a cult. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be people that vote just because they feel like it's the better of the two options, or they may have some interest that makes it make more sense. But it just seemed like a scary amount of them were just like Trumpers, that were just like, we're going to rock with this guy. Whatever he says, I believe.
Man,
I believe this guy's going to save everything.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of people that are, even Marjorie Taylor Greene, bro.
Young Temp, what? Ooh.